So how many different wine grapes can you name? 5, 10, 20 if you're really, really great? There are 36,000 different grape varieties on the planet. Today we're going to talk about some of the more fun grape varieties that you may not be familiar with.
Part of the joy of being a wine drinker is there are so many different grape varieties to try and explore and expand your palate with. Why drink the same thing all the time? Personally, I buy a lot of wine, maybe too much wine, but I almost never buy a full solid case of anything because I don't want to drink the same thing. It all depends on my mood, what I'm eating, where I am. Open your mind, open your horizon. Try some new, exciting, different grape varieties.
Everybody's comfortable with Cabernet, Chardonnay, Merlot, Pinot Noir, Pinot Grigio, Sauvignon Blanc. These are all household names. But when you step outside of that and find some of the more obscure grape varietals that are all over the world, you can really come into some interesting wines with a lot of different flavor profiles that are fun to drink, will impress your friends, and heck, they pair with all sorts of cool foods.
Pinot Noir is ever popular today, and I love Pinot Noir, but I don't want to drink Pinot Noir every day, and if I'm in one of those Pinot kind of moods, what's a good alternative? Well, I love Langhe Nebbiolo. The Perbacco from Vietti is absolutely delicious. Now, Nebbiolo is the grape variety that makes Barolo and Barbaresco. I'm not suggesting you compare those wines to Pinot Noir. They're too tannic, too burly, too serious of a wine. But Langhe Nebbiolo is made in a lighter, fruitier style, very much like Pinot Noir, especially Pinot Noir from Burgundy or Oregon. Not the big fruity style, but they're cooler climate styles of Pinot Noir. I think you would love Langhe Nebbiolo.
An under-the-radar grape variety that I really enjoy is Pinotage. And Pinotage is something that's grown in South Africa. It's actually a cross of two grape varieties called Pinot Noir, very common, and Cinsault, which is something that's a little bit under the radar. And basically what they were trying to do is figure out how to grow Pinot Noir, which is delicious, but it's very delicate. And the growing area, the terroir of South Africa, is not hospitable to Pinot Noir, so they crossed it with heat-resistant Cinsault in the hopes that they could make a Pinot Noir that can grow in a warm climate. They ended up with a powerful, dark, kind of brooding grape variety that they called Pinotage. If you enjoy Grenache, Syrah, the wines of the Rhone, Malbec, Pinotage is a great option. I've been drinking the Painted Wolf Guillermo Pinotage because it's not that expensive and it's super duper delicious. It's got fig and menthol and roasted meat aromas. But again, it's a wine that people don't automatically assume will work with food or even that they think of with barbecue, but it's perfect and it's really tasty and it's just funky enough that people might not recognize it when you pull out a bottle at a party.
Pinot Grigio is also ever popular today, but you don't want to drink Pinot Grigio every day. An alternative that I absolutely love is a grape variety called Falanghina. Falanghina grows mostly in the Campania region of southern Italy. It's a grape variety that has flavors of golden delicious apple, a hint tropical, great acidity and minerality. The one that I particularly love is one from Tenuta Pepe. Tenuta Pepe is a family-run operation that has been in Campania for years. They also make a Greco di Tufo and a Fiano d'Avellino, which would be worth exploring as well.
Before we get to our last obscure wine varietal, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell, and leave some comments below. We'll answer them in a future video. The last obscure wine that we're going to talk about today is Chocolate. And if you read it, you're not going to think Chocolate because TX, it's very hard. I don't spell all that well anyway, so this one's tricky for me, but Chocolate is a perfect Florida wine. And if you don't live in Florida, it's a great wine for outside. It's lightly effervescent, it's low alcohol, it's zippy and zappy and exciting. And it comes from the Basque region of Spain, so it pairs well with all sorts of seafoods and aperitifs. If you like dry Riesling or Sauvignon Blanc, give Chocolate a try. It's very similar in the sense that it's high acid and it's bone dry, and it's just really, really pretty, and it's absolutely worth looking for. It's such an interesting wine. The grape is something called Honorabi Zuri, and you won't see that anywhere else but in the Basque Country of Spain.
So now that you know some good alternative grape varieties to try, come visit us at one of our stores or visit us at abcfws.com. And check out some of our other videos.